Happy New Year. I just want to wish you a greeting. I hope you're enjoying my new channel that I've started and seeing the videos on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere that I'm posting them. For me, this is just a personal project, mostly for my own self-edification. But I want to talk for a minute about the meaning of New Year and the song Auld Lang Syne. For me, growing up, I actually really didn't like the song Auld Lang Syne. I always thought it was too slow and too depressing, and it was all about loss. And when I was living in the DC area, actually, and specifically up in Northern Virginia, I had a friend who was, he worked in the legal field. I'm not going to go into specialty from there, but he said, I'm going to show you this year at my New Year's Eve party what the real meaning of Auld Lang Syne was. And so I went to his party, and at it, he had a table set up for everyone with directions, and it said, take this piece of paper, write everything out on it that was bad from the last year that you would let go of. And then when you're done, shred it. Just shred it. Say goodbye, let it go. And I think that really is the meaning of the song Auld Lang Syne. There's a touch of humor to it. There's a feeling of there's almost a sardonic quality. It's an old Scottish song, by the way. And I think that it's amazing to me that it took me into my 30s to realize that it wasn't supposed to be this really depressing song. And that New Year's isn't actually supposed to be this really depressing holiday. There's a lot of ways you can do New Year's. You can stay home and do crafts. You can do, personal journaling. You can use it as a meditative time. You could go out and, use it as a day to get out in nature and go hiking. It doesn't have to be a holiday where you get dressed up and you have to be out at some big party and drinking, frankly. And that's probably the one connotation for the holiday that's kind of negative. It really should be a holiday that's more sort of joyous, to say, hey, the year's ended. And to begin talking about, resilience and what you need to do in the next coming year, and or even just for yourself, to share it with other people. And, just to kind of make it a much more joyous holiday, I think. And so, on that note, I'm going to perform my version of Auld Lang Syne because I felt like the song needed to be redone for a long time. So this is actually going to be an original piece of work. Please don't try and copy it. Just going to tell you right now. And I hope you enjoy. So let's do it. Auld Lang Syne, the old Scottish song redone by Deborah K. Corey. This is an original rendition. All copyrights retained. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and the days of Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll drink a cup of kindness yet for the sake of Auld Lang Syne. And surely you will buy your cup, and surely I'll buy mine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for the sake of Auld Lang Syne. We two have paddled in the stream from mornings until night. The seas between us, Lord, and swell since the days of Auld Lang Syne. For old acquaintance to be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot in the days of Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll drink a cup of kindness yet for the Lady of Auld Lang Syne. For old acquaintance to be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot in the days of Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll drink a cup of kindness yet for the Lady of Auld Lang Syne.